Tubers, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time of the day it is where you are. I've got an itch on my back. I thought I'd do an update video just to kind of say hello. Hope that you are all okay. I'm okay. We're okay. Oh, hang on. A cheesy poof. I better put that in the bin. I dropped it earlier. I couldn't find it. Now I found it. Random things and all that. Anyway, hello. It's me. Where was I? Yes. Where have I been? Well, I've done 147, I think it's 147 consecutive videos throughout lockdown. Lockdown is sort of eased, and now it's not, and now they reckon there's a possibility of lockdown number 2 because the level of cases is rising. So I don't know. See, I might be back. I might be back doing more lockdown videos. But for the past month or so, I've been quite busy. I've been covering, you don't know what I do for a living, but my security camera's just been triggered. It's probably a cat. Oh, it's my job involves fixing things, and I have to do this emergency out of hours job as well as my daytime job. If phone rings like about 4 or 5 o'clock, I have to go and fix something in the evening, and I'm out weekends as well. So I've been covering an engineer for that and doing my own allocated emergency hours, out of hours. Then, of course, we went away and had 9 days in Zakynthos, which was amazing. And I went with the intention of doing no video, okay? Just take some photos, no video. I did do a little bit of video, and if the previous video to this, you'll notice is just a little mashup of some of the footage I took, which wasn't much, and that's probably about the most I took. And I didn't take my SLR, didn't take this Sony. I had that. So that's all I did to film with. What's quite funny is, this is how outdated I am. This is a Samsung Galaxy S7. Okay, I bought this, or started the contract with it, in 2014, 6 years ago. What's also quite funny is, about a month ago, I really upset myself. I must have put my keys in the same pocket as this, and it scratched the screen. I took it out, I was like, oh, I don't believe it. And I was absolutely gutted that I'd scratched the screen of my my S7. And then I suddenly just stopped myself and went, hang on a minute, Paul. You've had that phone 6 years. It's been immaculate for 6 years, and you've scratched the screen. Remind yourself 6 years, and, you know, it doesn't matter. It's only a little scratch. Probably just broke it in. Anyway, so there you go. That's what I've been up to. I have been flying the Super Reaper, as you've seen on not the previous video, but the previous video. There's some onboard footage using. I borrowed Steve's action camera. I wish I'd taken this to Zakynthos because the fish, oh man, the fish, they're everywhere, and you just get a bit of bread and take it, you know, because I did loads of snorkeling, or we did loads of snorkeling, sorry, and you get a bit of bread and you just rip it up in the water, and they all boom come in like this, and then the fish will follow you around. They are literally following you around. So I borrowed this just for the Super Reaper, but I didn't take it to Zakynthos, and I wish I had. I did have a GoPro Hero 3. And for the past 2 or 3 days, I've been watching all the footage and comparing the 7 against the 8. And can I afford it? So I broke into my piggy bank, and I bought a GoPro Hero 8. So I'm going to be trying to do a few action or some sort of crazy video with that. But yeah, Steve, thanks for lending me that. I'll let you have it back soon. So yes, that's the update. That is where we're at. That is what's been going on. I've been busy, and I needed a break from doing YouTube videos. So yeah. Oh, of course. New project. Okay. I started this a month and a half. I think it's a month and a half ago or a month ago. Okay. The footage you're going to see is backdated. I'm going to try and date each bit of footage as it goes along because it's a progress. What I've built, so simple, is a hydroponic system, or rather an aeroponic system. Okay, so it's basically a black box. Okay, quite big black box is outside, and inside that is a little fountain. Okay, which squirts water up, and in the top of the lid, it's solar powered by the way. In the top of the lid is some foam with the seedlings or whatever. Now, what you're about to see is quite funny, really. You know these tomatoes, which the little stubby tomatoes, the stubby plants that only grow to about this big, but they've got hundreds of tomatoes on them. I took a cutting off one of those. Okay, this was a month and a half ago, I think. And at that time, it had tiny little flowers, and I was like, it'll not do anything. Well, right now I've got tomatoes on it that big, and you look underneath, and there's a root system like this. So yeah, solar powered fountain. Okay, and the liquid or the water. All I do is put a bit of Tomo Right in there or Miracle Grow, and it just splashes on underneath the your cuttings or whatever. I also took a little cutting off the grapevine that is still growing. I've not seen any roots yet. I've put a little seedling in there, and that seems to be happy. But yeah, those bushy tomatoes, I took a couple of the 4 or 5 of the seeds, planted them, and I've been using a grow light also. And let me show you this, it's amazing. Okay, so there we go, that is one of the seeds from the bushy tomato. Look at the size of that. This is my grow light system. It's a full spectrum LED grow light, and it's working. I have that switched on at night all the way through to the morning, and yeah, I am growing a brand new tomato plant from the seeds from that little bushy tomato in autumn. Let's see if we can flick it on. Hang on. You'll probably not be able to see it because it's obviously sunny. Oh, I hadn't switched it on, that's why. Hang on. Let's switch it on. There we go. Can you see that? If I lift it up, there you go. It's better at night time, obviously. But yeah, there is my little grow light system. I'm growing some radish, and these are from the seeds that I had radishes on earlier this year. I've got 4 of these, actually even more, of these little tomato plants. I think they're called piccolo. So there you go, that's this little, basically, I'm growing from the seeds of those bushy tomatoes I got from B&Q. Let me show you the progress as it goes along, and I'll also go out and just in a minute go out and film. So you'll see when I first started the system and the progress. Hopefully I'll be able to put the dates on. So yeah, enjoy. I have developed a hydroponic system, and it's very simple. There's no lights in a minute. I will be incorporating some lights in there eventually. Let me just show you what it is. So basically we've got this black tub, and inside here is a solar powered fountain. Just going to lift this up so you can see. So in there is some nutrients. It was Friday the 14th that I put this this tomato cutting in, and I put one in with well, it was flowering back then. It looks like I'm now getting fruit off it. So what happens is there's a bit of foam, and the bottom sticks in the water. Well, sorry, it's sprayed with water. Hopefully you can see that. So the water splashed up. It's called aeroponics. And I did the seedling. That's one of those amazing, amazing little tomato plants I've got. So here's the solar panel. On the back of this, it's got a 7.2, is it 7.4 volt cell? So even if the sun goes in, that will still keep running. So today is the 20th, Thursday. So we'll see if there's any improvement, or sorry, any growth in a few days' time. But that one there, well, the both are off these, and as you can see, these are jam-packed full of tomatoes. Okay, it's Monday 24th of August, and they're getting bigger. Everything's looking good. Okay, update on 17th September. We now have some tomatoes. I've got rhododendron cutting. That's still going well. I put that in about a week ago. An oak tree I wanted to clone. It's not really working. I may have to cut the leaves off to try and save it. But yeah, my aeroponics is working a treat. So today's date is September the 24th, 2020, and this is the cutting I took. As you can see, we've got tomatoes on there. This is the grapevine cutting. That's been there about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And this is one of the seeds. Let me just show you again what the root systems look like in a minute. There it is, spraying. Hopefully you'll be able to see the root. In fact, let me just take that off. Be able to see them better. There we go, look. That's the root of the cutting. Amazing. Simple and it works. Put that back on. Very cool. So there you go. That is the progress of my hydroponic system. The oak tree I don't think is going to survive. I left the leaves on, and really you need to strip all the leaves off. It don't really matter because I have actually got an oak. What are they called? An acorn. I have actually got an acorn. I can't believe. Do you ever have that? It must be because I'm getting old. When your mind just go, what? You're like, conversation, mind, what? Conversation ends. Ooh. So there's the progress of the hydroponic system. I have got an acorn in a pot, just for giggles. Next year we might have a little acorn tree, which I'll bonsai because it'll look cool. The hydroponic system is working and it's working a treat. There are loads of different ways of doing this. Instead of putting nutrients in, you have goldfish or other fish in there. You feed the fish poo. You actually filter out the poo because you don't want the solids going up because it will just block the pipe. So it's just the actual nutrients in the water from the fish. So yeah, I might try goldfish. Just testing it out as an idea, and it's working. One little thing back about Zakynthos is because I know one or two of you be like, "Oh, you shouldn't have gone away," you know. Back then, beginning of August, things were pretty good. People were sort of going away, but I had to have 2 COVID tests. Both of them came back negative. There's a passenger locator form you've got to do there and back. Loads of jumping through hoops and all the rest of it. And I had to wear a mask constantly, or we had to wear a mask, the whole airplane did, for the 4-hour flight. So everywhere you go, every shop, mask and all the rest of it. It's all, follow the rules. What was quite interesting was, because a lot of you will go, hang on a minute, didn't you have to do 2-week quarantine? No, we didn't. And it was quite amazing timing, really, because I was watching my phone on BBC News whilst I was out there. Every day, anything new. And they said, if you come back from Greece and you go back to Scotland or Wales, 2-week quarantine. Starting now. I was like, oh, well, I'm going back to England. And then 2 days before we left, there was that news. If you come back, let's do it dramatically. Oh no. If you come back from Greece to England, 2-week quarantine. Starting Wednesday at 4 o'clock in the morning. We came back on the Tuesday. So yeah. And I've had a test since, negative. So yeah, it was good. So yes, I've had my holiday, and of course, I'll tell you why I deserve this. Well, you all deserve it. You just got to do the mask, gloves, all the rest of it. Le Mans, I was supposed to go to Le Mans in June, and it got postponed until September. And then in August, the ACO, the Automobile Association, and said, "Oh, no spectators." So basically I wasn't going to France. And I thought, you know what, I need a holiday. I need to get out of the country. And it was superb because I didn't take this and I wasn't thinking about, I must make a video. I was there for a holiday. It was amazing. So if you get a chance to go to Zakynthos, there's a fly in here. I'm going to bat it in a minute. Go on, you stupid thing. If you get a chance to go to Zakynthos, do, because it's beautiful. I mean beautiful. Really, really beautiful. We stayed in Vasilikos, which is sort of southeast of the island, but we hired a car and we drove all around the island. We went everywhere. We went to every single beach. We jumped off like big diving boards that were about 5 metre into the sea. Amazing, absolutely amazing. So next year I want to go to Zakynthos, although apparently Croatia is also nice, so I don't know. It might have to be a bit of arm twisting. So there you go, there's the update to the video. I'm growing stuff, I'm working, I've been on holiday, I'm flying. You basically just keep yourself busy if you can. You know, in a minute I'm back at work and looking outside and thinking, oh, well, to cut the grass, but the grass is wet, so I'm not going to cut the grass. It can wait because I'm a rebel. Yes. Right, that'll do. That's the end of the video. Tomorrow I might do another video, and I'll tell you why. Because tomorrow, where is it? I know this is not a GoPro, all right, but tomorrow I will have my own GoPro, a Hero 8 Black, and they are apparently very good. I've been three days solid researching the GoPro 7 or the 8. I can't afford the 9; it's too much. GoPro 8, Amazon, good price. Ooh, check my bank balance. Check bank balance now. Oh, bread and toast. Bread is toast. Bread and jam. Right, take care. Look after yourself. Stay safe. Don't pick your nose and eat it. Don't lick windows. Don't be the 7th person in England. That'll do. Bye.